Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd. So, not a lot of news today, but I came across something very interesting in the article that I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about, give you guys my opinion, and of course, hear from you guys in the comment section below. And that is the possibility of Philadelphia giving up on Markelle Fultz and deciding to trade him for Jimmy Butler. Now, of course, Jimmy Butler still wants out of Minnesota. The better he plays, the more market value he has. We now know the Dallas Mavericks are also interested in bringing in Jimmy Butler. So that is definitely a good sign. If you're the Timberwolves, you can move him before the trade deadline. I don't expect them to move him until closer to the trade deadline. Optimal value. See which team is competing for the playoffs. If it's one of the teams on Jimmy Butler's list, then definitely go ahead and try to get him. But for Philadelphia, we have now seen them play 3 games with Markelle Fultz. Now, I know it's just 3 games. They have a lot of games left to play. But when you look at Markelle Fultz and you look at how he's been performing this season, playing 28 minutes a game, you start to question, is Markelle Fultz that third star that you expected him to be when you drafted him with the first overall draft pick in last year's draft? I don't think he's ever going to get to that point. He clearly forgot how to shoot. He revamped his jump shot. He supposedly worked on it all summer long, taking 160,000 jump shots in the gym this summer. He comes into the season this year. The jump shot is tweaked a little bit, but what if I told you this season from the field, Markelle Fultz is actually shooting worse than he did his rookie season? He's shooting 33% from the field. Last season, he shot 40% from the field. So he is shooting a little bit worse. He did make 1 3-pointer this year. I guess that is a good sign. The crowd stood on their feet. Everybody applauded, but that was really it. Markelle Fultz does not look like he's a decent player. I'm not saying he's trash, but he's the first overall draft pick. And if you can, do you move him? Now, in this report by Bleacher Report, they were just saying some trades that they possibly would like to see before the trade deadline. And the scenario they gave was the Philadelphia 76ers trade away Robert Covington, Markelle Fultz, and a 2019 lottery-protected first-round draft pick in exchange for Jimmy Butler. And one thing I could say is I definitely would make this trade in a heartbeat. Jimmy Butler, yes, he has 1 year left on his deal. He listed you as one of the teams that he wouldn't mind going to. And for Jimmy Butler, if you think about it, he's all about winning. You have a team that is ready to win, but he brings leadership and an experienced player that's been there before, that's been in tough series before, that can help you get over that hump. He could defend. He could shoot. He could do a lot of things for you, especially when you compare him to Markelle Fultz. He's definitely going to play better than Markelle Fultz. Now, Fultz is just 20 years old. Jimmy Butler is getting up there in age, but still, when you think about the run that you need to make to try to win a championship, you're not trying to win 8 seasons from now. You may be able to pull something off in the next 3 or 4 seasons. Now, Jimmy Butler, 29 years old. He has about 2 years left probably in his prime, then another 2 years when he's in that decline where he could still be a very decent player for you. You bring in another guy who could get you 20 points a game, maybe even 25, depending on how much he gets the basketball. And that is going to help out a Ben Simmons. That's going to help out a Joel Embiid, because Ben Simmons, his issue is he just needs shooters on the court. They're great right now with J.J. Redick, but Brett Brown, he's allowed Markelle Fultz to start in the first half. He benches him and allows J.J. Redick to start in the second half. When you see Ben Simmons on the court with Markelle Fultz, they don't respect any shooters. You have Dario Saric, you have Robert Covington, and Embiid a little bit. But they're going to try to pack the paint. You bring in a Jimmy Butler, who we know if you leave him open, he will knock it down. That's going to make teams have to respect it a lot more. And when you just look at it, like I said, Markelle Fultz shooting 33% from the field this season. In the same 3 games, Jimmy Butler shooting 53% from the field. His 3-point shot has been struggling, but for a career, he's going to shoot around 35%. Not great, but it's respectable. And for a player like Jimmy Butler, he's going to command attention anyway. So to me, I actually like the deal. I like the thought of making a trade happen if you wanted to win now. Markelle Fultz value isn't going to get any higher than really what it is right now. It's not that high to begin with, but if he continues to struggle and you keep going on past this trade deadline into next season, his value is not going to get any higher. When you look at his contract, he gets $8.3 million this year. And then he has, his rookie team options for 3 seasons where he's at $9.7 million, $12.2 million, and $15.9 million in salary. But that cap hit that year is $24 million. So for Markelle Fultz, I think when you look in the future, do you think he's going to be that star for you in 3 seasons where that cap is going to be $25 million? If the answer is no to that question, you move him and you get Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's going to cost you around that same $25 million. But Jimmy Butler is definitely a proven commodity. You know what he could do for you, and he will help you win games, and he can help you win now in that Eastern Conference where the Boston Celtics, they've been looking a little vulnerable so far this season. So just want to give you guys my opinion on it, but you guys let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. If you're the general manager of the Philadelphia 76ers, and you get a trade offer for Jimmy Butler, and they're just asking you for Robert Covington, Markelle Fultz, and a lottery protected first-round draft pick. Do you make that trade, or do you hold on to Markelle Fultz? Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.